both. I'm on all, well, I've done YouTube, members and main. And then I'm addressing everybody then, aren't I, really? Good afternoon, people. Good afternoon. Who's gonna be joining me first? Who's gonna be the first one on? Or am I gonna be home alone? Some destinations won't get comments. Oh yeah, they won't get comments. Hey, Nanny Lynn. Hey, Brad. Hope you're well. Hope everybody's good this afternoon. Hope you've all had a good weekend. We're fine, Nanny Lynn. Grieving process. Hey, Carol. Hey, Woody. Tracy, Stuart, Yolanda, Dave. Yeah, we're okay. It's a grieving process, as everybody knows. When you lose somebody, you go through the grieving stages. John is going to be going live tonight, and tomorrow night I think he's going to be live with Kenny. I know, Nanny Lynn. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Bev. So yeah, we're gonna start getting back to bit of normality. I think it's what John needs, and he said that himself. So we are going to be going back live tonight. Well, I'm going to say, all I'm going to ask is if when John comes on later, because everybody sent so much love and so many thoughts, prayers, and everything else, and we can't thank you all enough. But when John comes live later, I know it's going to be difficult not to do it because it's a natural thing. But if you don't mind, don't put up "you're okay" or sorry for your loss or things like that, because John didn't want to get upset on camera. But we need to I know, thank you, Brad. Obviously do it now while we're live. Yeah, say it now while we're live. John knows that everybody's sorry for his loss and everything else, and but yeah, so like I said, we are going to be live tonight. I think it's going to be members only tonight. So yeah, I think live's going to be on members only tonight, and then tomorrow night it's going to be all on main. I think, but for first time going back live after the weekend we've had, I think it's best on members, because then if John does get upset, it's a small audience, if that makes sense. Hey, Jules. So yeah, so I'm going to try and go live later on. I'm going to try and do some pendulum work, I think. Hey, Shannon. I'm going to try and do some pendulum work this afternoon. I'm going to go over onto TikTok first, and I'm going to do some of the book answer book over on TikTok, and then I'm going to try and go live maybe around 7:30, because if we're going live about 9 o'clock, about 7:30, I'm going to come on and I'm going to do some work with the pendulum. So that'll be live streamed to Facebook and YouTube, and then obviously live at 9 o'clock. Hey, Diana. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, everybody. So yeah, so then we're going to be live at 9 o'clock. On members only tonight, and main tomorrow night. Chit Chat Tuesday is going to be moved forward to Wednesday, so it's not going to be Chit Chat Tuesday, it's going to be Chit Chat Wednesday. Look at that, he's having to put me in stereo. He can't get enough for hearing my voice. Hey, Maverick. Hey, Lisa. Gemma. So yeah, but like I say, it's just the grieving process that I think we all need to go through. And as much as you don't want to do anything, life's got to continue. Hey, Cindy, my lovely. Hey, Soldier. Life's got to start continuing back to normality, I think. It's yeah, it's just horrible, isn't it? Hey, Dave. Thank you, Dave. From us rabble. Us rabble down yonder. John's in chat now, so yeah. Hey, Diana. But yeah, well, to get you guys to, well, Well, to get you guys PB did a live yesterday on the wrong channel. Can you believe that? PB. Yesterday. Maverick. Well, oh, I thought I took myself off. Then I'm messing about with this thing. I wonder where you was. Oh, sorry, Maverick. I think you're watching somebody else instead of watching us. Yeah, oops. I know I'm messing. Look, I've got to keep my hands away from this camera. I'm fiddling with the things. Did it on a towel and not mine. Accidentally. Oh dear. What you done now? Jules, you know me. Do you know, if it's not my mouth, it's my fingers. But yeah, if everybody wants to do the condolences, do it in this chat, like you say, and not on tonight's live, and not on any live. If we can help it, we know a few people will not watch live and come in and watch. Can't trust her. She breaks everything. I do. Oh, get you. Nah, I don't watch him, Maverick. I don't watch. I don't watch anybody. To be fair, the only one I watch is Simon. I don't watch anybody else's lives just because I can't be doing with all drama. Simon's enough drama for me. Oh, thank you, Jamie. Hey, Shazzy. So yeah, so all in all, everything's good. Good afternoon, Van. So yeah, life's got to get back to normal at some point. And I suppose we all grieve differently. Some people, it can take a while. Some people, normality don't come straight away. For others, that normality, I think for me and John, normality is probably the best route, don't you, baby?
Well, we'll try,
yeah, yeah. So, right, I'm going to read you yesterday's history, and then we'll do some chatting after I've done history. The people, the 29th of August, the people of Oroville, California, did not like the look of the dark-skinned, wild-looking man who had suddenly appeared today in 1911, seemingly intent on finding food. They called the local sheriff, and the officer took the man into custody for his own protection. Before people took the law into their own hands, the 50-year-old man in question was Isha, the last surviving member of the Yahi people. They had lived as hunter-gatherers in small and autonomous bands with no central authority in the mountains of Sierra Nevada until they were wiped out at the end of the 19th century by white settlers who brought firearms and disease as they searched for gold. Isha had lived for many years alone until, close to starvation, he wandered into a settlement, becoming, in the parlance of the time, the last wild Indian in America to come into contact with white Americans. Isha became an object of fascination both to thousands of curious tourists, but also to the academic establishment. Anthropologists from the University of California in Berkeley housed him on the campus, where he helped with them their research and taught them about the Yahi traditions. He was often ill, ravaged by disease against which he had no immunity until he died of tuberculosis. Tuberculosis in 19. See, I still need him to help me. In 1916, as the last Native American to live in the United States with no contact with white people, Isha is a symbol of the catastrophe that engulfed the Aboriginal population of the continent as they were overwhelmed by a set of challenges that pushed them to the brink of extinction. And then today, it's the 30th of August. The chairman of the Council of People's Commissioners of the Russian Soviet Federate Socialist Republic had already survived one assassination attempt this year. In January 1918, Vladimir Ilyich Ulyanov, or Lenin, as he preferred to be known, was saved from a hail of bullets by a colleague who forced his head down in the car, only just in time. The bullets grazed the top of the saviour's hand. Today, in 1918, an assassin came even closer to ending the life of one of the 20th century's most transformative figures. the leader of the young, fragile Bolshevik state, had just delivered a rousing speech to the workers at the hammer and stickle factory in Moscow. As he left, Fayan Kapel, a long-time revolutionary activist, called out his name and fired 3 shots with a Browning pistol. One tore through his coat, another sliced through his neck and became embedded in his collarbone, and the third hit his left shoulder. Lenin was rushed to the Kremlin, which he refused to leave, even to seek medical help. Doctors attended, but were unable to remove the bullet without a full operating theatre. Kaplan confessed to shooting Lenin, who, she said, had betrayed the revolution by banning opposition parties and dissolving the Constituent Assembly after the Bolsheviks had failed to win the majority. 3 days later, she was executed. The assassination attempt spurred the Bolsheviks to unleash a campaign of mass repression known as the Red Terror. Thousands of political opponents were murdered over the coming months as Russia slipped into an ever-deepening civil war. Millions more would be killed, starved, and imprisoned in the years that followed as Lenin's criminal, paranoid regime clung to power. We will never know to what extent the assassin's bullets accelerated Lenin's journey from the radical activist to the blood-skated dictator, but comrades noted that his physical and mental health would never fully recover from the Kaplan's attack. So that's the last 2 days' history that we've missed. And then I'll come on and do the last day of August tomorrow. God, I can't believe how fast this year's gone. It's gone absolutely horrendously fast. It's going to be Halloween next. No, bonfire night. Is it Halloween then bonfire night?
Halloween's 31st of October.
Oh, it is, yeah. Okay. So, yeah, all right. I got that back to front. We've got Halloween coming up, and then bonfire night, and then Christmas. So it's going to be fun and games this year. Oh, Yule first. Sorry, we've got the Yule first. Hey, Facebook user. That's because I've gone on. I can't see who it is, so you'll have to put your name because I've gone live on members, on main, and on YouTube, just so everybody could listen to the first part of what I said about with John and everything. So and then I weren't repeating myself over and over. I was born on bonfire night. Was you really, Shazzy? Ooh, I bet it's a great celebration for you then with all fireworks. I think this is our last bank holiday till Christmas. Really, Yo-Yo? Did you have to put that shite in chat? Well, our conversation, we've just been discussing feces. It's been a very thrilling topic just before we went live. It
wasn't feces, it was curry.
Well, we was discussing curry that then turned into feces. So, yeah, I hope nobody's eating the dinner. Because it's not going to be very nice. I was born at a very early age. Do you know, soldier, I was too. I was born at a very early age. I ain't grown up though, have I? No. Feces and curry. What is bonfire night? Sounds interesting. So where you at? Bonfire night is it's in UK. Remember the 5th of November. It's Guy Fawkes. Pardon?
Gunpowder plot.
Yeah, if you're typing on Google, Brad, go on Uncle Google and type in Guy Fawkes gunpowder plot. It should come up. It's where he tried to blow up the Houses of Parliament, but one of his friends grassed him up. So it never actually happened. I wonder what had happened if it did. Well, his friend did grass him up, didn't he?
I can't say that anyway.
Why?
Uncle Google.
Well, it could be anti-Google.
You don't know what gender Google.
I don't know what gender Google is. Dear. Could be a unicorn. When I was born, the nurse said, remember the 5th of November. And my mum replied, I'll never. That's what the Bridgewater Carnival is based around. Really, Gemma? I didn't know that. Me neither. I still laugh at things like curry and shit. Hey, Sam, how are you, my lovely? John's in chat, Sam, so he's come out of chat for a bit, but Sam says hey. So we've been having intriguing conversation. How interesting or a little naughty states we have Thanksgiving. Do you have something like Thanksgiving where you have a big feast, family and friends? I'm just curious. We don't really, Brad. We don't have. I mean, that'd be Christmas Day for us, which is that'd be Christmas Day, Boxing Day, New Year's Day. I think New Year's Eve. They're more the time. Yeah, I mean, we do. Like, I won't say we had family gathering. We don't.
Christian families will.
Yeah, Christian families will have gatherings around about Easter time and stuff like that. But no, we don't really have that. Normally, Brad, it's just Sunday dinners. We just come round for Sunday dinners and yeah, just turn up to people's houses unannounced and just say, well, we're having this dinner. We're coming for dinner. I'd like to, do you know, I'd love to actually go to a Thanksgiving dinner, just because, whether it's just what you see on telly or whether it's but for me that the family unit that you see, it's just amazing.
Halloween's a lot bigger deal in America than it is.
Yeah, so yeah, John's right. Halloween's a lot bigger. It's a lot bigger festival, as you can call it, in America than it is over in UK. In fact, I think for the last 5 years, I don't think we've even had any trick-or-treaters come to our door. They just don't do it on the estate we live in. And now there's a new law that's come into place, and I don't know when this law come into place. But now on Halloween, if you don't have a pumpkin outside your door or something that's Halloweeny, people by law now they've got to avoid your houses. It's bloody stupid, absolutely stupid. Kids need to start learning how to do knockaroon and cat creeping and stuff like that, I think, because we've lost that youth to us. Wonder why Sunday dinners started on a Sunday. They probably didn't. I bet it's just something. It'll be it could have been like after church. John says it might be a Christian thing again. A church, well, not a Christian thing. It could be a church thing that they started on a Sunday. Big family meal. Carol, hope your birthday doesn't get lost in Christmas. Carols will not let Carol's birthday get lost in Christmas, will we? Carol's our Christmas baby. It's lovely when people open their houses to people, especially New Year, Halloween. Exactly, it is, Bonnie. It's just a shame we don't do it. Do you know, you don't do it more often. They put a brick through your window now. They do, soldier. They do put a brick through your window. I open our house up to everybody on Halloween. Gosh, we have loads and loads of trick-or-treaters around here. I love it. It's a bit like, it's rubbish around here, Jules. Here in the United States, because of the pandemic, they stopped Halloween. Hopefully, after this nightmare of pandemic over, and there's everything, we will go back to normal, including Halloween. I'm an October baby myself. Here in the States, you leave the porch light on and turn it off when you finish with trick. See, yeah, I think that's what they're trying to imply over here. But we don't, obviously, you've got to have something Halloweeny so they know to come to your door.
Well, not every house is a porch light.
Well, no, they don't. Our Christmas baby, she sure is. We do it every year. Well, I'm one of these. We once had an Halloween party, and we are going back, obviously, before lockdown. We had an Halloween party back. Jordan's been with Dan about 5, and I think it was the first time we met Dan 5-6 years ago. And we've been drinking and we got karaoke on go, and we were having a Halloween party, and then there were houses further up having an Halloween party. Anyway, next minute, Jordan and Dana stood up front having a cigarette, and these two kids come walking down. We're 3 of them. I only remember 2. 3 of them come down, and they come from 3 houses up. Because like we live like that, and there's a row of houses that like go up from us, and they come from 3rd one up there, and they said that our party sounded better than theirs. Well, I'm just sat in a chair and I'm saying, come in, and Jordan's going, Mom, they're strangers. I said, I don't care, come in. Were you saying there were strangers as well?
John said.
No, Jordan said. So yes, I ended up with these 3 strangers taking on my karaoke, and I'm saying to him, you're not going to rob me, are you? You're not going to rob me, are you? And they're like, no, no. And then then they were talking, and then they're saying there were a lot more. I said a lot more to him, believe me. Luckily, they was very. I did. I invited them for Christmas. But that Christmas we didn't end up having a party for whatever reason. We didn't have a party that year. But yeah, thank you, Donna, my lovely. Donna sending loads of hugs. Got a few but not many. Everyone celebrates here. There is usually a festival 2 weeks before Halloween, Night of the Living Dubs. It's a full weekend. See, we don't have it like that. I better not go outside on Halloween then, or our house will be bombarded by trees. Yeah, don't go anything. Soldier says, hey, John in the background. But yeah, so like I said, we're gonna try and get normality going back online. Well, yeah, no promises on how it's gonna go. But yeah, so live tonight on members. The live will be 9 o'clock. And like I said, I'll come on and either do some pendulum work. I'm gonna do Tara's one night in week because we have got a bit of shitty weather coming in as normal. The UK heat wave is staying down London. It's not actually coming up to South Yorkshire, so we might get a day of sunshine. Rest of it we'll have bleeding showers. I don't know what's going to happen because obviously till tomorrow we don't know anything about when the funeral's going to be. We actually go away on the 18th of September. So I'm hoping that the funeral's going to be before we go away. If not, we're going to have to go down and then come back up, which is about a 12 hour, 16 hour round trip. But obviously we'll do what we need to do. But we don't know anything yet till tomorrow. We know that a few things have been put in place for funeral. Well, not for funeral, just for the memorials and things, aren't they? So yeah, it's all been it's been discussed. They've talked about it. So yeah, we will, Vonnie. We will just take a oh, Gemma, have you just got a tarot deck? Which deck did you get? Yeah, I know they will do yo-yo. I know everybody understands. Bank holiday rain, soldier. Are we going to get it? Are we really going to get bank holiday rain? I want bloody sunshine on bank holiday.
Bank holiday today.
Is it bank holiday today? We haven't had no rain yet, though, have we? Woo! We've not had no rain. Sending love to you both. Lost my husband. His funeral was on Wednesday. Oh, Diane, my lovely. I'm so sorry, sweet. Totally understand where your head and your heart is, and if you need us for anything, Diane, please get in touch. We're still here for everybody. So if you need to talk or just have somebody to listen to from an outside, that has no, you know what I mean, Diane. But sending you and family all love. Where I live in Santa Ana, California, there's a big Day of the Dead. Me and John have said we'd love to come across to that. The streets where their cars are blocked off, and it's a giant party, and families remember their loved ones and have passed on. It's a Spanish holiday, but it's open to everyone. It's really cool. May I ask who passed away? Was it a family member or a friend? It was John's dad, Brad. He passed away Saturday night. Well, early hours Sunday morning. He passed away. That's why we've not been live. We took Saturday and Sunday off. And then today we thought we knew we needed to get back on. So yeah, thank you. Love listening to you too. I love your laughter. It cheers me up. I hope it does cheer you up, Diane. Like I said, always here for you. I just tapped my barometer and it fell off the wall. What's the barometer? Barometer. What's the Well, you should put BR for barometer. Spell it so I can sound it, soldier. Come on. You know how my vocabulary works.
Similar to a barometer.
Oh, I've got one similar look.
Very vaguely similar.
Vaguely similar. Barometer, that's it, yo-yo. Spell it as it sounds. I'm not, my dyslexia comes in with big words, and then I don't. The problem with me is, excuse me, I read things as it sounds. So that's why when I'm reading stuff, I have to spell it as it sounds. So yeah, just some words I can get, some words I can't. I can remember once going on holiday, and I'd gone on holiday and with some friends. Cheers, Dave. And I told you. I know how rain spell. We've gone on holiday once, way before I met John, and we were walking past. We were in Spain, and we were walking down the street, and obviously because people know how I spell things, and there was a sign on wall, and somebody said, "What's that say?" So I said, "What?" They says, What does that say?" So I looked at it, and it said chopping. So they all started laughing, and I says, "What you laughing at?" It says chopping, and it didn't. It said Chopin, and I read it as chopping. So yeah, so that's but I really do think it's funny when you pronounce words wrong. It's something that I've done forever, and I think sometimes if you don't laugh at yourself, you just get, I don't know, you get embarrassed, don't you? Whereas if you laugh at it, you don't let it over your head, innit? So I'm going to leave it here, and I hope everybody has a great afternoon, and we look forward to seeing you later on members. And like I say, I'll come live and do some I might do pendulum work, or I might do book work, do question book. I don't know if I've done that. But yeah, I do question book. I think might be easier. Brad, I'm so sorry about your dad's passing. Mine passed away about 3 years ago. He was 87. He had a long life, but it doesn't make it any easier. It done sweets. All my family members are gone now. My uncles and aunts used to do movies and television, and then my uncle did a movie with Marilyn Monroe. Wow, called Gentleman for Fair Blondes. He was the accordion player in the movie. Your Face, when they were in Paris. I think he died a couple of years ago. He was late 80s. It's so difficult when you leave. It is. Yeah, his dad was John's dad was 74. 74. So yeah, I mean, I always say age is just a number. And my motto's always been, you've got to enjoy life, face everything that comes your way, but face it with strength. Make sure you've got people around you that are your positives, not your negatives. And yeah, just don't let the sadness eat you, because I think that's the difficult part, I think. So yeah, so much love to everybody. Thank you for popping on, and we'll see you later for live on members 9 o'clock. And yeah, have a good day. Yeah, no, it's Charlie that's come back. Fifi never left. So yeah, so take care, my lovelies. Love to you all, and we'll see you soon. Mwah. Take care, guys. See you later. Bye.